I was when I was speak with people from management, I told them that I would like to have to applicate few criteria that we'll have before any foreign players come to our team. For sure, the foreign players must be better, or players who can take the all weight on their shoulders and push the team through the season. From Jovanovic, I know that he was in all national teams in youngest categories in Serbia. He had very good season in Romania, and the reason why I take him and want him to bring in Śląsk was that he was young, he's hungry of basketball, he's talented, and he proved that last season his team finished on position 4 or 5, I'm not sure exactly, but also was season carried. But they have few wins against Oradea and Cluj, the strongest teams in the Romanian league, and in these games Strahinja was the guy who was pushing the team forward and proved not only to me but to the whole league there that he can be the next guard that should take care, watch on him. And he also have an offer to stay there in Romania, but good position for us that we bring him here and sign him before they react, and that is the one of the reason why Strahin is here. He's able to score, but which is most important for me, that he's able to pass the ball pretty well, and he is a true point guard. The first option was Stewart, but it was a long negotiation, and it wasn't easy to bring him because Stewart is coming from very good university, USC. He played with one player who played last season in Red Star in EuroLeague, Nikola Jovanovic, and they play together at the university. So I asked through Nikola also about him, and the thing is that from that university, more or less players going to the higher level, but somehow he finished in Finland. And my criterion is always that the player from the team who is first on the standings and he's the best scorer in that team is a player worth to be watching on him or bring him for the next season. Plus, I was getting all other information from his coaches from Finland, from everywhere actually he played. And yeah, I know the league, and I know that it's not easy to be first in the league there. So, and of course, in the first team to be first scorer, averaging 18-19 points per game, it's not easy. So I think that he will fit for us, and he's a very good athlete, very good shooter, and I think that he will be a big plus for us in the next season. The next one is Newells. About Newells, I get information that was coincidence that a friend of mine let me know that he's free and he's available. He didn't have the best season in G League because agents told him that after good seasons in Italian League and Spanish League and Euro Cup that he should go to the G League, and from G League that he have chance to move to NBA, which G League is not working like that. In G League, players who are coming from NBA, young players who don't have enough minutes but have a big contracts, they going down and play and have insurance minutes. So for him, doesn't matter how hard he work, he will not get more minutes than they already have projected. So, and he was unsatisfied with his role in that, and not too many minutes, not too many balls, and that was a good opportunity for us to bring him for budget that we can afford, because he was a player who was able to from the lowest level, because he started in the 5th league in Spain and come to the ACB league, and that's not easy. Yes, and that show also one thing, that his character, that he's a fighter. From his coach from Clippers, this second team from G League, I get information that he was the best defensive player in the team, and he was workaholic, like he's very hard worker. So that's also one of the reasons, the main reason that we signed him, and I was wanting him. This team is more or less built First of all, to be able to play defense, aggressive defense on a full court, mentally and physically. Also about Stuart, I didn't say that he won the Drew League. Drew League is the league, Pride League. All NBA players through the summer playing this Drew League. Players like LeBron James, at the time Kobe Bryant, Kyrie Irving, and all those guys playing this league. And Stuart was the guy who was actually last summer champion, who won the championship of Drew League.
It's really strange he landed in Finland.
Yeah, it's it's happening. Mostly players, if they have good agent or don't have good marketing, or actually the moment is like that, they can finish badly, but also they can get sometimes better opportunities which they use or not use. So that's life, and everything is possible. For sure that Strahinja cannot play 40 minutes, and somebody must be also on position 1. He was, because Strahinja is 184. I was thinking to get someone who is more physical and a little bit taller, so can also Mushal have his role, and they can play together on the court. So I think that that's a good combo guard and good position situation for us that we sign in Newells.
You like combo guards?
I don't like the combo guards. I think that every team should have one combo guard in a team. Player who is able to play on position 2 and 1, and who can always jump on 1, but he's let's say more like a scoring point guard. Labinovic, he was the mainly thing was that he have a Polish passport, because we need Polish players. It's not easy to get Polish players in a league to in our situation, because our budget is limited. We cannot afford the best Polish players for sure, and we are looking then talented Polish players who are not signed, and this come up as an opportunity to bring him here. I think that he is very talented. As a rookie, I think that he will not show less what Torin Dorn showed last season. So I hope that Labinovic will fit to this team. Let's see how it will work. First, they all need to touch the ground and come to Poland, make a few practices, at least 2 or 3 weeks, and then we can know for sure what kind of players they are, what kind of persons they are, and everything. And the last player was Akos Keller. Akos as a national team player of Hungary, and very experienced player with the years. I know him from before. It comes that kind of opportunity that he is free. He didn't have the best season in Zadar last season, because he came as a reinforcement in the team, but actually coach didn't use him on position 5, but he using him more on position 4, which is not his natural position, and he didn't show all his skills he have. So I think that this was also a good position and an opportunity for us to bring this kind of a player. And of course, players after not the best season, they can ask for less money, and that for us that was a good opportunity to bring a good player. For sure that will be a problem, not a big problem, but it's always easier when you have them a longer period together and you have time to game them up, like they learn the game, how the offensive systems, defensive rules, etc., etc. But we are limited with the time, so it is what it is. Good swimmers are not only swimmers in the best temperature water, but you need to be ready to swim in cold water and in hot water when it's raining and it's windy. So it shows how good you are. I don't prefer to signing anyone through the season, and I don't prefer to send away anyone from the season. And I really cannot remember when I sent the player last time away from the team. Like when I say that I took the team, let's say from the beginning and start the season and season end, and mostly I'm not changing any player. I'm playing with what I have from the beginning to the end. So let's see how it will be. I'm not sure that we're gonna sign some player right away. It depends from situation. We're still looking for one Polish player or maybe one foreign player. It depends, or maybe for both. There is an option that if we can find Polish player, then we will wait for foreign player later if it's necessary. And if not, then maybe we will. If we don't find a Polish player, we will sign a foreign player right away in the next week or weeks, let's say. It depends from situation, really. Our goal for this year will be like probably goal from the last year, but we want more. For sure, I'm strongly confident that we can make a playoff with the team we have. Of course, we need to be healthy. That's the first important thing, and I believe that we can do more. Of course, it depends who we sign plus and how the season will go, and injuries are a very important thing. But more or less, I believe that we can do more and make happy our fans to follow us this season. Oh, for sure it will change. We will have these morning practices together, but late practices will be separate. The first team and second team, they have their season starting later, so they have enough time to prepare for the season. On the other hand, I need to say that Śląski will be the youngest team in the league probably this season. So a lot of young players, and from the first team also young foreign players are also young. So except Akos Keller, all are 23, 24 years old, maybe 25. So it depends how it will. How situation will go, but for now on we are practicing all together until these foreign players come, and then morning practices more or less will be together, late practice is separated. And of course few players from the first team for sure will practice from the first league will for sure practice with the first team, with extra league players. They didn't impress me. I knew the players from the last season. I followed them. I think that Kasper Gordon will be one of the players who will be in extra league team. Also, he will play for the first league, but he will be in our team also. Let's see what will be at the end of the day. But there are also Zagórski, Żelezniak, and other players who are there participating to get a spot in an extra league team.